Hello everyone, I'm Zad. Welcome to Zad Gets Good with Dark Souls. I found a new Giantdad-esque character build that I want to do, and I previously had started a character, but I'm an idiot and was streaming instead of recording, so here we go. I'm going to operate under the assumption that people don't know too much about this game, but certainly don't think of it as an all-inclusive primer, because I'm not that skilled or knowledgeable on a lot of this stuff. I've just played the game a lot, which you'd think would make me good, but it doesn't. Here we have a bunch of different starting classes. You can see over to the left, it affects your stats. Look at this dude. It doesn't really make a big difference what you start as, because you can put points into any stat and pretty much wear any armor and have any abilities that you want. These kind of help with how fast you want to get to certain builds. For mine, I'll want to get to a 16 strength pretty quickly to get these Zweihander, or Zweihanda, if you want to be German about it. Big old sword, the base cannon. It's the basis for this build, and I'm mainly doing it just to mess around online, so maybe it's kind of challenging for PvE. Starting gift, again, doesn't matter really. I don't see why you would ever not pick the master key, because it gives you access to a lot of early game content and good stuff. The rest is just, common or face, because I'm a peasant and got no hair. Get them red eyes. Been hanging out with Dr. Dre too long.
Hold up. Hey.
And let's go ahead and start. I'll let the intro recording or cinematic kind of roll, because it's really the most story you're going to get in the whole game. It's up to you to piece together the rest, so we'll check it out.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire. And with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark.
This intro reminds me of Fellowship of the Ring a lot. Just her voice mainly. Ain't no hobbits in this game, though.
The souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead.
That's neato, chap.
The witch of Asylum and her daughters of chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy,
It's precious.
so easily forgotten.
Just saying.
With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty gods peeled apart their stone skins. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease.
Where my hug at?
And Seath the Scaleless betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers, sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark side.
When I first played, I didn't really pay attention to all this. I was like, oh, whatever. But as you play through and recognize some of the people from the intro, it kind of shows you the bosses you're going to be playing, and it's kind of little tidbits that you pick up. So basically, if you didn't pay attention, the lords fought the dragons a long time ago, and nowadays the fire's starting to fade from the age of fire. The dark sign brands the undead people that if you kill them, they just keep coming back. So they keep all the undead in asylums like this one, so they don't attack the living.
The undead are corralled and led to the north.
Basically, you keep returning to life after you're killed until you finally go hollow, which is when you lose all your humanity and you're just kind of a mindless husk of a person.
This is your fate.
And you sit very pensively in your cell. What up, pimp? That's our buddy Oscar. His elite knight armor is kind of an homage to Demon Souls. You see the guy on the cover kind of looks like him. It's not the same guy though. So here we go. I will pillage this key. It's kind of convenient that it's just dropped it right in there for you. And there's some tutorial things, which I'm just going to skip over all these because I think we all know how to play a video game. What's wrong, buddy? He was depressing me, so I had to take him out. I'll let you live. And you see this guy patrolling, a stray demon. You don't fight him for quite some time, but it's kind of neat that you can see this guy right off the bat. And these guys, they're the hollowed, so they just kind of sit here. They're not really aggressive or anything. They just kind of sitting around being losers. Come up here. Bonfire, always a welcome sight throughout the game. Right now, all we use them for is a spawn point, and at any given moment, if you want, you can come back here, rest at the bonfire, your health and everything will be refilled, your spell casts, but it also respawns all the enemies. Just kind of a neat little mechanic. We'll go in here. You can see there's a little dude up there hanging out. I'm smart, so I'm just gonna go about my business and technically you can fight him there. If you beat him, you get a pretty good weapon, but it takes forever because you've just got a see if you can get a good look at it, a broken sword hilt right now. It's not really worth it to go through all that, especially because the stats you need to wield that weapon we will not be getting in this build. Spider shield. I didn't know the bandit started with the spider shield. It's kind of neat. I guess I'll equip it. Spider shield's good for poison. Battle axe. So now we go to get our revenge on this little punk. You ain't nothing. Wave goodbye to him. Go through these fog. They never really explain what the point is of the white light or a fog door. Usually it signifies going to like a boss area, but it's not the case here. So we can look down on our little bonfire, which this is kind of your first taste of seeing how the levels kind of fold in on themselves in this game, to where you unlock shortcuts and go back to the same place. We'll come up this way and like Indiana Jones ourselves. Oh. He just bust on through.
Oh, you. Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid.
That's the guy that threw us the key.
You and I. Regrettably, I have.
I'm going to skip through a lot of these because we don't need to hear him say it. We'll just read it. Hopefully, keep up.
Thou who art undead.
It's like they're saying, yeah, I'm just skipping past it. It's not that important. Ring a bell of awakening. You'll know your fate.
You know. And I can do. Oh,
It's a weird saying to have in their family. Flask is your healing method,
now I must be. I would hate to harm you after death.
meaning he's going to go hollow after he dies, so then he'll probably attack you. See if I can turn up some brightness levels here. Seems kind of dark on my end. I guess not. Whatever. So speaking of shortcuts, we can also, if we want to, so notice how I kill that guy. I unlock the shortcut back to the bonfire. So if I had been hurt by that falling rock, I can do this. And be completely healed. It'll restore your Estus flasks too. It doesn't respawn that boulder, but look, this guy's back. We'll come up here. If you're a pyromancer, you'll get your spells and stuff up here, but we're not cool like that, so. I haven't started a new character in a while, so I'm being probably extra cautious. Oh, we'll go in here. Get a little stronger. Missing back. I've never been good at backstabbing, but that's a good way to hurt some people in this game. Now we're going to go into our first boss fight. What up? Do that jumping attack. See, that took almost half his health because he's a little punk ass hater, that's why. Ow. Rookie maneuver. The key to most bosses is just staying behind, especially these guys. Just stay in his butt crack and just, he can't hit you with this little attacks. Rolling is usually the key to avoiding damage. Because if while you're rolling, you're invincible, you won't take damage. This is very sloppy of me. I'm so not good at this game. Okay, thank God. If I died on this, I was probably going to have to sell my computer and go live in the mountains. But we beat him. It took longer than it should have, but what are you going to do? We have a humanity now, which we will use in the next area. Well, we probably won't, because I don't want to be human right now. In this game, you can go through the whole game as hollow. Or hollowed. I guess you're not completely hollow because you're not crazy. But you can see how I kind of look like beef jerky there. But if you go human, you can summon other players, but that also means that you can get invaded by other players when you're just trying to, you know, make your way through the game.
In the ancient legends, it is stated that But one day an undead shall be chosen.
Fun fact, you're the chosen undead. But there's more than one.
To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.
Lordran. And here we are at Firelink Shrine. So, you can level up at the bonfire, and you have to rest at it first before it can be used as a spawn point. So if you didn't rest up and died, I think it would put you back at the asylum, which would be really annoying. So I'm gonna get my strength up to make sure I can wield that hefty blade. And where should I put my other one in? Really, the only other things that I put points in is endurance, which allows you to carry more equipment. That's the whole goal of this. It's a silly build. It's kind of dumb, but you almost max out your endurance so you can carry really heavy armor and still move pretty quickly. Attunement and vitality. Vitality is your HP. Yeah, I'll put a point in there. Why not? Okay. So now, you can talk to this guy. He's kind of
well, what
baby
do we
bitch.
have here? You must be a new arrival.
His armor is probably the worst modeling of anything I've ever seen.
Well,
It's like some N64 level rendering on this guy.
Celebration here. Well, since you're here, let me help you out. There are actually
2 bells of awakening.
two
That dude lied to you.
bells of awakening. One's up above in the undead church. The other is far, far below, in the ruins at the base of Blight Town.
Let me tell you about Blight Town. It's terrible.
And something not much to go on. So off you go. It is why you came, isn't it?
Lots of people laugh after you're done talking to him in this game. It's weird. We'll see this guy. You almost made it, buddy. What if you could fall down there? Probably not. Again, humanity's not really useful to us right now. I mean, I'm not going to be using him. We got this fat fuck. Kind of a piece of shit.
Hello
With his little
there. I believe we are not acquainted.
penis
I
haircut.
am Petrus of Firelink. Have you business with us? Hello. But I ought
Just-
hear. No.
We get a nice little copper coin, which I don't even remember what the hell you do with
Oh
it.
my. Oh, I have to. So good.
Yeah.
Very well.
We'll make a covenant. This covenant is completely useless. The way of the white, it's dumb. Maybe you get some miracles and stuff. But covenant's basically more PvP online based. You can get certain bonuses and stuff. You can't learn this gesture, which is
Come again.
shut
The
up.
effect-
Let's switch out. I don't think I'm gonna use a point down. Shrug. Come on. Anyways, we'll go up past here because he's got some goodies stashed away. Whoop. So you run in here and... Oh god, I'm gonna die! No, I didn't die. I fooled you. Wow. Let's see, I don't remember what's in Homeward Bone, which will automatically warp you back to a bonfire. Morningstar and Talisman. Talisman is useful for casting miracles, which we're not going to be faith-based, so it doesn't really matter. Cracked Red Eye Orb, which allows you to invade other players, which makes you wonder why a cleric had it. Almost like he's up to some bad stuff. A lot of people make the mistake of thinking Lloyd's Talisman, use it in PvP. We'll explain it later. A lot of people make a mistake of thinking you're supposed to go down here afterwards. This is actually a higher level area, these skeletons will keep respawning, and they're really tough. So, oh god. So I'm probably gonna die. I don't care. I think this is what I want right here. Yes. That's the base cannon. At this point, we don't have a lot of souls. Binoculars. Oh. A lot of souls, so if we die, doesn't matter. But yeah, you just get stomped here. A lot of people are like, man, this game's hard. Because they come here first. You're not supposed to be there. Not till later. You can actually do a suicide run down in there if you know where to go and get some pretty good starting weapons. But this was the weapon that we wanted. This is the... Oh, shit. Maybe I can't wheel it. What the hell's... Oh, yeah. So we can't wield it one-handed, right? So we're too weak. You try to swing it, it's like, ugh. But we can do it two-handed. Oh god. See, I didn't mean to hit him.
You felt it all. Going hollow.
Alright, he's not mad. If you attack him too many times, like I did when I was new, he starts attacking you, and I just had to restart the character because he just kept killing me. Even if you rest of the bonfire, it's not going to make him not angry at you. So this build, basically, you want to get a good shield with stats to put it on your back, because you're not going to be blocking with it, not with this weapon. So you've really got to get good at dodging and rolling, which I am not the best at, so this will be a learning experience for everybody. Maybe I ain't ready yet, maybe I ain't ready yet. But anyway, we'll probably go ahead and call it here. Anyway, sorry I cut out a part where I was kind of running around with the sword, but we've got what we came for, the main sword, this big old bastard. Why is he standing down here? Is he mad at me now?
What?
No. Anyways, we got what we came for, so I'll go ahead and stop it here. This is my first... Oh, there's another guy. You can see other players hanging out here. My first video, so it's more of a test than anything, so I can get my levels right and make sure everything doesn't look stupid. So, anyways, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll get the next one up soon.